Hey everybody, Brenda here, finally getting back with decorating our little booklet that we started. Sorry for the delay. I've had painters in the house and have not really dared to do a video while they were downstairs and pretty loud most of the time. Anyway, to begin with, I'd like to give a shout out to Amy, Jamie, and Louine. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching, for subscribing, and for your wonderful comments. So, we have been working on the lunch bag mini journal with the flip over cover. I have picked out my papers and I'm going to use Shabby Pink Christmas from my Porch prints. And to make it go a little quicker, I thought I would have these all cut and distressed, which I did. So I hope you guys have picked out your papers and I hope you're ready to decorate. But before we get started, I just wanted to show you something else real quick. This is what I was working on over the weekend, and I wanted to show you. This is called a Dosa dough, and that is French meaning back to back. And this is made out of 3 lunch bags, and I have it tied differently from top to bottom. And with this one, we have the front, top loading, put in a little bit of paper for journaling, and then we have the back side, and we have this top loader here. And then it continues on the other side with another little journaling space, and the back side, which goes to the front. Very confusing, right? But I just loved the idea. It continues. So I wanted to show you guys that. If, of course, anybody is interested, I will be glad to give a little tutorial. It was very fun to make. It took 3 lunch bags, and it was great. I loved it. And I haven't even finished this one yet. So I'm still working on that one. So, for this one, what I did first was count these pages, the full pages, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8 altogether. So I measured the full pages, and then I went ahead and cut out 8 squares from my paper, from my DigiKit, all the same size, so we could just put them down. So I have my front picked out, so we will start, and I did distress them already. So I'm going to go ahead and do my front, but remember, and please remind me, do not do the back, because we have to put the seam binding underneath before we glue down the last page. But of course, it's something that I will forget to do. I always do. I glue it down, and then I have to pull it up enough to get the ribbon or the seam binding underneath. So for the second page, I chose this, this piece here for the second page. Like I said, I went ahead and just measured and cut out all my full pages first. To me, that was the easiest way to get these things cut out. And then what I did second was I went through and measured the little pockets here and cut out all my little pieces that I wanted on my little pockets. Just glue these down a little bit here. So usually what I would do is go ahead and glue down all the flat pieces, the full page pieces first. But since I have them all cut out and ready to go, which is probably the best way to do it, I'm gonna go ahead and glue them down in order. I hope you all are doing good, having a nice beginning of the week. Like I said, we have had painters in the house, so it has been real chaotic the last couple of days. Now for this piece here, what I did, instead of going under a little bit because it would be uneven, I just measured up to the top of that pocket right there over, and I'm going to line my paper right up to the edge. I'm not going to try to go underneath. Which I will show you in a momento. So I'm going to go over as far as I can and butt right up to the top of the pocket. I'm not going to try to go underneath. That was quick. Now we have this page. And that's going to go right here. And this is the center of the book. So I'm going to put this piece right here. Yeah, it got quite loud the last couple days. I almost started to videotape, and then the men downstairs would start laughing and yelling and doing whatever. So I thought, no, not gonna do it. I'm not gonna videotape while I have a bunch of men in the house. Now this is your center pocket. So this one will go on this side. You guys probably all have yours already decorated by now, I would assume, since I took so long getting back, and I do apologize for that. This is gonna go down right here. And we have this piece that will go right here. If you guys haven't seen this Shabby Pink Christmas kit from my Porch Prints, it is very, very fun. A fun digi kit. I did tell you I was using art glitter glue, did I not? That's what I'm using. Art glitter glue to glue these all in. And we have another pocket page, which I chose this one. And this will go right down here. And this little piece here will butt right up against that pocket, right up against the top of the pocket. It's easy to decorate once you get the gist of how to put the thing together. But it's some of you have commented that this part was a little confusing, and I just don't know how to explain it any easier because it is, to me, it was confusing also. I just don't know any other way to explain it besides how I did. But if you guys still are having problems with it, I will definitely try to show you again how to put the back part together, because I very well understand how difficult that part is. So far, so nice. This right here, you could have had a pocket here, but I decided to glue it down. So if you guys did decide to have a pocket there, just do it the way you've been doing it right along. I decided to have a full page here. So, make sure you don't go over the crease where the book folds. Just keep that in mind as you're doing these pages. Make sure it folds okay. And we have one more piece that goes right over here. Sounds like my granddaughter's parents are here to pick up the baby girl. I think. So this is going to go right down here. Okay. So, like I said, before we glued this piece down here, I chose this seam binding to glue down underneath. And what you want to do is I glue it probably about 1/2 inch or so away from the top. So right about here. And I'll probably use Fabri-Tac for that part. So I'm using Fabri-Tac, and I'm just gonna make a line of glue about 1/2 inch from the top. Try to get the middle of my seam binding again. And put that right about there. There we go. Then we can go ahead and glue this piece down. Oops, sorry. Just want to make sure that I'm going in the right direction here for the back page. There we go. Right down over your seam binding, straight as can be. And we have our base papers down. Just like that. Now what we will do is make 2 little eyelet holes right in here, and that will keep the cover together. I mean, keep the pages down and the cover down. But what I did, okay, for this flap here, I chose a little like stiffer cardstock, not too stiff, but a little stiffer than the regular copy paper, because I wanted to have a little bit more stability for this part here. And also this one I did a little different than I did the other one. on this one here, which I don't think it matters anyway, but on this one here, I did these two flaps, the inside flap and the outside flap I did separately. So, you know, you can't, the seam right up here still shows. But on this one, I did it, I just put the paper over the here and had the crease at the top here. So when you put this on, you won't see the seam at the top. It will be just, you know, it'll be all together there, so you won't see it. You will see it on the sides, but this will be sandwiched in, and you won't see the seam. You can do it either way, which either way is easier for you to do. Anyway, so this will be glued on here. And this is what I chose. That's the color I chose. It didn't come with a kit. I just chose that to go with it. I thought it went okay. So we can go ahead and glue this down. And then if it needs any trimming afterwards, we can go ahead and trim it down, but I think I got it pretty much trimmed as close as I could, but we'll see once we get it on. Try to get close to the edge here. Right in the crease. And press down and sandwich that right in between there. Get out my trusty bone folder. There we go. So this will close, and this, after you get this, you want to roll it just a little bit, even if you can roll it on a bottle or something, just to relax those fibers so it will roll over easy for you. And of course you should let the glue dry first, that would help. But anyway, that's how it will look. And then the two little holes, and then this will tie. Get a little bit more glue on the edges here. It's just not closing all the way. Of course, if I let it dry, which that is probably what I need to do before we go any further. Get that down nice and firm, burnish it, because those sides want to open up. And I'm going to set this aside and let it dry. So, this is what we have so far. We have this done. we have, I'm not gonna close this again because I need that to dry. The next time, when I come back, the next tutorial, I will show you how to put in the little holes here. We'll put the little holes in, and in the meantime, after we do that, we will make some decor for the insides of the book. I think it turned out rather pretty. So next time we will decorate and finish the cover. Hopefully it will be dry by the next time I see you. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Hope you stay safe and go out and vote. Don't forget to vote. That's coming right up. So you guys be good, stay safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.